With Father's Day just days away, no doubt families across the country are going to be celebrating the fathers and grandfathers in their lives. But what about those who are fatherless? Well, our next guest wants to remind everybody that although Father's Day is a time of celebration, it can also be a time to reflect on how we can all do more to help a child who does not have a father figure in their life. Mark Merrill is the founder of the All-Pro Dad, and we're happy to welcome you back. Good morning.
Oh, it's good to hang out with you, Carla.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So I love getting into these discussions with you. They're so important. This is what you do. It's all about life, life, family.
It's all about relationships, right?
Yeah. So let's talk about the relationship of a father. And I do think this is such an exciting time where we can all pause and say, hey, thank you, Dad.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, we want to today really celebrate dads on Father's Day, but also challenge them because the dads really are heroes, and their moms are heroes. But we're celebrating Father's Day, and so we want to celebrate those heroes. But also, we have some things that we can challenge them with moving forward, because there are a lot of kids who don't have a dad to celebrate this Father's Day.
Which I think is so important to bring up this time of year, because this holiday, I know, just like any other, Mother's Day as well. I mean, it can also bring up some other issues that families have.
Yeah, no question about it.
So what's your advice for those, and what's kind of your take on kind of our culture these days, that there is so many people, unfortunately, without that father figure in their life?
Yeah, well, I have the opportunity over the last 26 years of doing this work at Family First and All-Pro Dad, and Tony Dungy and I working together and seeing what's happening out there. And really what we're seeing is, and I don't think this is an exaggeration, this whole fatherless issue has really reached epidemic proportions. It's a serious issue, and it's not just in and of itself, but it affects almost every facet of our lives. 33%, 24 million kids growing up without their biological father, and you see things that are happening in our culture. You see juvenile crime that's huge out there. 72% of all those kids in juvenile detention facilities grew up without dads. We talk about academic performance. We talk about school violence, and we're talking about a lot of important things that are maybe band-aids to cover the wound, cover what's going on. But if you look at the root cause, if you look at that cancer that's multiplying exponentially, a lot of those things get back to the breakdown of the family and father absence.
Well, and it's interesting you brought up Tony Dungy too, because I think when there is an absence of a father there, there still is an opportunity for men, I think, to be father figures. Coaches, a lot of time, you hear that, of kind of stepping up to that role of being father. So there's ways to celebrate and encourage men, I think, across the board.
Yeah, so we do want to celebrate. We also want to challenge men. I think for those engaged dads, like Tony, what we want to do is continue to encourage them to be even more engaged with their kids' lives. We have a play of the day.
And encourage other fathers to do the same.
Yeah, we have play of the day. It's a daily email, just little quick reads that Tony helps put together. I put together to challenge men and to encourage them to be the best they can be. But then we want to challenge those men as well. In addition to that, we want to challenge them to be the father figure to just one more child. And one of the ways to do that is to be a mentor to a child. It doesn't mean a formal mentoring program. There's a lot of good programs out there. But really what it means is we have an All-Pro Dad's Day school program. We're in over 1,200 schools across the country, many right here in Tampa Bay. We're partnering with the school system where dads bring their kids and mentors bring other kids, fatherless kids, to a once-a-month breakfast at school, and they learn important life lessons. They do life together. So, and then the other way that we want to challenge dads is to foster and adopt. And actually, my wife and I have adopted 2 kids in our lives, and Tony and Lauren Dungy have adopted 7, and actually now they're also fostering. So we have this huge foster and adoption initiative in Tampa Bay and across the state of Florida, where we're encouraging families to get involved and foster or adopt a child.
Well, and that's what's been fun to see about the All-Pro Dad. I mean, it started here kind of locally, it's gone nationally, and again, encouraging others. What would you do as we kind of get ready to wrap up here? If families want to find out more, if men are watching this morning want to find out more, where can you send them? What can they do to help encourage others?
Just need to go to allprodad.com/join the team. allprodad.com/join the team. They can find out about the Play of the Day daily email, how to mentor, how to foster or adopt a child. So there you have it.
Well, and let me be the first to say happy early Father's Day to you as well.
My 5 kids.
I know, right? Well, we look forward to seeing you again soon, and of course the upcoming event. So thank you so much for taking some time with us this morning.
Awesome. Happy Father's Day.
All right, up next.